Hi, Unity is notorious for being an absolute joke to work with when it comes to GUI, especially features specific to desktop apps, like header bar, menus, dropdowns, and similar stuff. So the answer to that is UI Toolkit. No, just kidding, that's not a valid answer, even after 6 years of development. The real answer to that is to use what's called Dear ImGui, or rather it's C# wrapper that is used in a Unity port. Or rather a fork that actually fixes some shit and makes it finally usable in Unity. I'm gonna show you how to install it, and make a sample tool that allows the tester to spawn some enemies from a list in a build game. By the way, this stuff works only in SRP and URP. I don't think it's supported for HDRP. Start by opening up your Unity project and head to the package manager. Click Add by Git URL and paste this stuff. It's basically a Git URL with hashtag and branch name at the end. It's necessary to check out the exact branch we want. After installing, find your URP renderer, in my case it's renderer 2D, as I'm making a 2D game. Click Add Renderer Feature and select Render ImGui Feature. Now your renderer object should have a child that corresponds to that feature after saving. Keep that in mind as it will be used in a second. Add an empty game object to the scene, add a component called Dear ImGui, fill the renderer feature spot with the aforementioned renderer feature underneath your renderer object. There are other fields you can mess with, but for now we don't need any of that shit. Make a new script and let's test out this bad boy. Firstly, add using ImGui net line. Then subscribe to ImGui on.layout event. Make sure to unsubscribe when you're done as well. For testing purposes, you can just display the demo options via imgui.show demo window. And now things should just work after hitting play. Now I'm not gonna spend too much time on teaching the Dear ImGui API here. I'll just paste the example code that I use for spawning enemies and walk you through. First I make the main header bar with begin main menu bar and attaching a dropdown called cheats with begin menu. Then I use menu items to create clickable fields. Make sure to include a reference to a boolean that will be used later. Next I create a sample window with begin. If you include the boolean reference, the window will contain a close button at the top. I throw in some collapsing headers and buttons. Each button has an action that spawns an enemy. A quick tip, setting button's X size as -1 will fill the full width of the window. Alright, that's it. If you have any questions or ideas for the next videos, head to the comment section.